Alright everyone, so let's discuss about what are the different data types are available in a Python programming language. So let's just get started our discussion with a very basic data types like a number. Now number further you can divide it into like a integer, short acronym int, then we have a float, and we have a let's say complex. So integer can hold the values like all whole numbers. So let's say 23. Let me just skip it into new line. All those positive whole numbers, let's say 3, or you can represent let's say 0, or let's say -6. So every single positive numbers, negative whole numbers and 0 it can represent. Whereas if you want to represent a decimal values, so let's say 2.6 or -0.67 or 0, and float even can represent the whole number also, so it will be a let's say 23.0. eventually it will be a decimal values only. So this way you can represent the decimal numbers as a float. Apart from that, complex number also you can represent. So complex number contains two parts. So one is a real part and another one is a imaginary part. So let's say real part will be let's say 3, and let's say imaginary part will be 7. So this way you can represent a complex number. So this is the discussion about a data type at a very high level. We are not going into detail, but from the next video we'll get into detail about the numbers, and we'll go into such a detail that what are the operation precedence, and everything will get into it. So don't worry about it. In this video I just want to give you an overview that what are the data types are available at a very high level. Alright, so another data type will be let's say boolean. So bool is a short acronym here, and bool is a defined keyword or a reserved keyword, I would say, in a Python programming language also. So it can hold the two state. Either it will be a true or it will be a false. Another important data types will be a string. So it will be a string. So whenever you want to represent a set of character, you can use the string. So let's say to represent a set of character, you can use this double quotes, and inside the double quotes you can put all your set of characters. Now either you can put double quotes or you can use the single quotes. So this way also it works. Now you just cannot put one single quotes and one double quotes. Otherwise this Python interpreter just cannot understand where your string starts and where your string ends. So there has to be a uniform quotes you need to use to start the string and to the end of the string. Alright, so don't worry about it. String will go into much more detail, and everything nitty-gritty details of this string we will see in upcoming videos. Alright, so these are some of the fundamental data types. Apart from that, we have some advanced data types are available, like let's say list. So you want to represent non-homogeneous kind of elements, you can represent with the help of list. And there is a equivalent to list, there is a tuple. There is a minor difference between list and tuples, we will see in detail about it. Then we have a set. So if you want to represent a unique values, you can use these sets. And we have a dictionary also. So if you want to represent the values like a key value pair, so something is associated with something else, in that case you can use the dictionary. Although don't worry about it, for every single data type we will see in a great detail, so don't worry about it. So that is what all about a very high level overview about different data types are available in a Python. In the next video we'll get started with the numbers, and we'll go into much more details about the numbers. So see you into next video.